Season here, GA. What kind of things will you be focusing on?
Well, I want to see which teams look to improve their playoff seeding and which teams try to get the best draft pick possible. Because jockeying for position on both these sides, that begins now.
George, no good. A three-pointer. Wiggins sinks the triple.
And for Wiggins to take another step forward, he must improve as a shooter. So this is good to see.
Here's George. They really needed more from him in that loss to New York. Drills it from outside.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Wiggins. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. In the corner, it's Jang. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rubio. The rebound by Young.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Outside, George. Young, a screen on Rubio. Teague bounce pass. Count that bucket.
And the reason why that pick and roll was successful was because of the pass from Teague. Just delivered it perfectly.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Pass to Levine. His three-pointer's off the mark.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
George against Wiggins. Young sets a screen for George. Offline with his three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Rubio. Jang with the ball. Wiggins in the post. Defended by George.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Not the start they were looking for here.
To the left side wing. Here's Teague. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Rubio outside. Wiggins against George. Trying to end the drought, and he connects with the jumper. Wiggins has got 5 points so far.
Hey, it's a simple game. Just take what the defense allows. Wiggins reads it, smooth with the mid-range stroke. Knock it down.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Hill, he's checked in for Minnesota. In Indiana with a change here too. Stewart's checked in for Young. And here's Stewart. Indiana moving the ball around. Niang passes to Teague. And stolen by Jang. Outside, Levine. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Back to Rubio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. There's the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Now Rubio. Paul George missing from long range. Hill, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now here's Stuckey. Still scoreless. Here's Teague. Rebound by Jang. Jang's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. LaVine passes to Rubio. We've got 1:18 left in the first. Jang high post. Jang with the screen for LaVine. Jang inside, defended by George. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 5 points so far.
You expect that kind of sizzle on passes from Stuckey, putting it right on the money.
Hill a screen on Teague. Floats it up for Hill. And Hill throws it down.
And what a thing of beauty, going up high where the defense can't interfere.
The Pacers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Pass to Wiggins. Over George. And it's Wiggins missing.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Oh, and there is George making a fantastic play. George has got his 3rd basket of the night. Wiggins outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
That free throw, no good. Both teams will make substitutions. Good on the second free throw. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, he got it!
Nice call.
He beats the buzzer!
Count it up.
Oh, big time shot!
How about that?
Woo.
Yo!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Indiana out in front, up by 4. From Target Center, back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Now here's Jones. Here's Patton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Hey, Greg, I saw the NBA is the highest-paying sports league in the world, with salary averages over $4.5 million a year. Wow.
Yeah, not a bad gig if you can get it, right? And that average, a little higher than in my day, for sure. That's the progression, though, you hope for with us growing the game and creating a global market.
First one falls for him.
One thing you really love about this guy is how hard he works to be reliable. I mean, he wants his team to know they can always count on him.
He's perfect from the line this time. Indiana leading. Pass to Ellis. Young taking his time here. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Robinson. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And that's collected by Hill. Brooks against Jones. Takes it inside. Over to the wing. Dunn right side. Goes up on the high post. It's rebounded by Indiana. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Robinson kicks to Brooks. For the 3. Rush grabs the miss. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the Suns. To the inside. Here's Hill. He gets it in there. Hill's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Young up top. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Dunn outside. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. It's Jones on the wing. Hill a screen on Brooks. Jones for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Brooks for 3. Knocked away.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Dunn looking over the floor. There's a screen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Monte Ellis.
And one area of concern for Dunn, hitting his free throws with consistency, because he has the temperament to draw fouls.
And that one misses. Indiana making some changes. George Niang comes in for Scott, and it's George in for Young. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Pacers. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Robinson finds Brooks. Screen by Niang. And Aaron Brooks hits from deep. Brooks has got his second basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Dunn misses.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Kicks it out to Ellis. Indiana moving it around. And it's Robinson with the jam.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
Wiggins outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Jones. Clock at 4. Shoots it up. From the top of the key, he buries it. Here's Brooks. 6 points for him. Timeout called the Pacers. And some changes here for the Pacers. Young's checked in for Glenn Robinson III. Stuckey comes in for Ellis. And it's Teague for Brooks. Here's Young. Now Teague. It's George on the wing. Rubio with the rebound. Timberwolves trail. There's 1:54 left in the first half of basketball. On the wing, Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. And Wiggins throws it down.
Boy, I tell you what, you got major bounce, but the long arms of Wiggins gives him an extra advantage converting at the rack.
Now here's Stuckey. Still yet to score. And George with the stuff.
I tell you what, mind-blowing experience when you look at Paul George as a dunker. This guy makes alley-oops look easy.
George against Wiggins. Free throw line jump shot. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Stuckey dishes to T. Stuckey against Levine. Outside, George. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Niang, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Levine passes to Wiggins. Rubio right side. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Aston Niang. Here's George. 9 points in the game so far. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pacers lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Watch these guys from now into the contest. I bet they thought of some crazy in-game dunks that you've never seen before.
I feel like they've getting to that first half of action from Minnesota. They find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figure
That'll do it for our show today.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Paul George really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Minnesota shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here's Wiggins. It's rebounded by Indiana. Stuckey with it. Nothing on the board. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Rubio. They set the pick. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Indiana leading. Teague, the pass to Stuckey. Back to Teague. Now here's Stuckey. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Wiggins. It counts, and the foul. That's on Rodney Stuckey.
Boy, I tell you, when Wiggins attacks now, good things seem to happen. Now a potential and one. Boy, this young fella's got major talent.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
You know, it's interesting. Some people say Wiggins should play meaner, but to me the most important thing is that he improves his overall game every year.
Now here's Stuckey. Hasn't made one yet. Young, a screen on Rubio. Down low. Oh, and the dunk by Young. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Boy, that whole sequence just sums up some of the best parts of Young's game. I mean, that steal ignited that sequence.
Now here's Wiggins. 11 points in the game. In the corner, it's Levine. Pass to Patton. He's looking for Niang and finds him. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. And that one drops.
That's just strength from Paul George. I mean, fighting through the contact, doing a good job of it there.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Throw good, Paul George.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Now here's Wiggins, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. To end the run, Rodney Stuckey pulls it in. Pacers leading by 6. Outside Teague. Outside, George. Lock at 6. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 4th assist in this one. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Wiggins. No good that time. Excellent D there from George.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments. And you know what? When it comes to alley-oops, few are better at finishing than Thaddeus Young.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rush comes in for Andrew Wiggins, and it's done in for Levine. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Indiana. Ellis comes in for Rodney Stuckey. Jang finds Rush. Now Rubio. No scoring in this one. There's a good screen. Stolen. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Here's Teague. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I love that Teague didn't slow up when he got inside and went right in and drew the foul.
The Pacers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And he can't get the first one.
And as you would expect from the way he plays, Teague is a terrific free throw shooter.
And the second free throw, good. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Rubio, the pass to Jang. Jang with a screen on Robinson. And Rush kicks to Rubio. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jang. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. Well, some great passers have come into the league this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. In the third spot, Chris Dunn.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Patton. And the Pacers also making a change. Scotty's checked in for Thaddeus Young. Scott with a screen on Dunn. And it's Ellis penetrating. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Boy, the quick feet of Ellis on full display on that drive. I mean, the defense really doesn't have any option but to foul him when he's taking it like that to the hoop.
That's good from Ellis. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Perry's checked in. Parker's checked in for the Pacers. And Ellis drops them both. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Indiana, the season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now.
When I look at Indiana, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Another miss by Minnesota.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Dunn. Averaging about 4 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And frankly, I think he can play better, guys. I mean, even he would have to admit to that.
Yeah, realistically, he's going to have to step it up. I mean, that's the reality. Or he's going to start to lose those minutes.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
And Ellis drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 15. Dunn outside. Inside. The fader. A nice shot by Perry. Perry's got his first basket.
And how about finally being able to put an end to that 16-0 run by Indiana.
Pass to Scott. Ellis outside. And once again off the mark by Indiana. 56 seconds left to play in the third. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That'll be his second foul of the game. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Ricky Rubio. Stewart's checked in for Indiana. Brooks comes in for Teague. Here's Jones. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. In the corner, Rush with it. 4 on the clock. Here's Dunn. Pacers with the rebound. And it's the Pacers' ball. They've outscored him 16 points to 2. Not slowing down. Scott with the screen on Jones. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Timberwolves trail by 13. Rush dishes to Dunn. On the wing, Jones. Brooks covering. Jones the pass to Hill. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, that's a tough physical play there. Puts the defense in a tough spot and able to get the call.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
The first free throw is good.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
Both free throws good from Hill. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Brooks with it. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Back to Brooks. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Brooks has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Pacers. Timberwolves trail by 13. And here is Dunn. Has to Rush. Here's Perry. Out to the right wing. Dunn outside. 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key, and the shot goes in. Pacers leading by 11. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Stewart with the screen on Dunn. With the step back. Ellis kicks to Brooks. Scott with the screen on Jones. Brooks for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Pacers lead by 14.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And Jones has it in the corner. Has to Rush. 6 to shoot. Dunn up top. He's guarded by Ellis. Dunn misses. And Indiana shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Now here is Robinson. He's tightly guarded. Brooks left side. Scott with the screen on Jones. Brooks misses.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Hill a screen on Brooks. To the inside. And it's Hill with the jam.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Timberwolves trail by 12. Outside, Jones. Has to rush. Dunn outside. Hill sets the screen for Dunn. Over Ellis. Dunn misses.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Jones against Robinson, and it's Brooks in the corner. Outside Robinson. Here's the floater. Minnesota with the rebound. Hill's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Pass to Perry. It's hauled in by Stewart. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Scott a screen. From deep, Brooks. Brooks can't get that one to fall.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Now here's Jones. Here's Perry. Pass to Dunn. Outside, Jones. Over Brooks. Another miss by Minnesota. Pacers leading by 12. Robinson passes to Stewart. Can't hit from in close. Timberwolves have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Perry. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Back to Brooks. Pass to Ellis. Scott a screen to end the cold streak. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. That's good from Ellis. 1:12 left here in the fourth quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pacers.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with this first victory for the matchup. A 1-0 record against the Timberwolves.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for George.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The jump hook, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now here's Jones. Pass to Dunn. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Paul George.